A jury in St. Paul also returns for its fourth day of deliberations.
They have talked for 16 hours so far, trying to determine the fate of St. Anthony Police Officer Jeronimo Yanez. The jury needs to decide if Yanez is guilty of manslaughter in the shooting death of Philando Castile at a traffic stop last July in Falcon Heights, or if they believe his testimony that he saw a gun and killed Castile because he feared for his life. Mary McGuire continues to follow the proceedings. She is live in St. Paul this morning. And Mary, the jury has not reached a verdict yet, but you still heard from them again yesterday in court.
We did, and that all happened around 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon. They had been in deliberations for 14 hours at that point. The jury reached out to the judge and said that they were deadlocked. They could not reach a unanimous decision in this case. The judge brought everyone back into that 8th floor courtroom, reread his initial instructions to the jury, and told them to keep trying. Now, the judge also told jurors that it was not their duty. Their duty was not to surrender their honest opinions, but to the opinions of others, and said it is their job to discuss this case with others on the jury and to listen to each other. Now, in that court meeting that lasted less than 5 minutes, the judge gave no time restraints, simply asking the jury to follow his instructions. A spokesman for the Castile family tells us while they are anxious for a verdict, they trust the jury to take their time to make their decision.
I mean, it's a good idea to make sure they have proper instructions so that they can take their time and come up with a good decision. And that's what's important to me and my family and everybody else who's concerned, that they take their time and come up with the right decision.
So where do we go from here? Now, if the jury still can't come to an agreement after today, the judge may declare a mistrial. Remember, the goal is for the jury to come to a unanimous agreement on each one of the 3 charges against Officer Yanez. According to Minnesota court rules, juries can come to a partial verdict if they can agree on some of the charges, but not all of them. However, an attorney told the Star Tribune that rule only applies when a jury happens to tell the court that, and that judges are not supposed to ask for a partial verdict. Now, that wasn't the only court proceeding that happened here in Ramsey County yesterday. Around 9 o'clock yesterday morning, the jury was called in. They alerted the judge that 2 of the evidence bags, one of them holding the shorts that Philando Castile was wearing the night of that shooting, one holding the gun holster that was on him during that shooting. They told the judge that those bags had become partially unsealed. Allie, they are technically considered to be biohazards because they have blood on them. They were resealed and given back to the jury. They continued their deliberations after that. But what that tells me is that these jurors are looking over that evidence very closely in this case, Allie.
Yeah, they're certainly taking their time. And Mary, jurors met for deliberations a little earlier yesterday. What time will they begin today?
Well, they are starting early again here in St. Paul. They'll be back at it at 8:30 this morning. Of course, we'll be tracking this all day long.
Right, Mary, thanks for all your hard work during this trial. Stay with WCCO as we continue watching for a verdict in this trial.